Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is December 16th, and Baro is coming to the Strata Relay on Earth. Lewis Prey has finally settled, with VORUNA receiving her first round of buffs. Numerous bugs still exist on all the gear from the mainline, which I'll be covering soon. Tonight, Twitch drops start for Warframe at 6 PM ET for the whole directory. So, come by and say hi, if you want free stuff. My Super Giga Secret to VORUNA follow-up video number 1 is also getting posted today in a few hours. You really won't want to miss it. Anyways, Baro should be here any second, so let's see what he brought this time.
Tenno, may I extend an invitation to you?
Master's Theodolite Crewsuit sleeves for your operator. Base color is kind of whack, but the material on the sleeves is pretty cool. Well, pick it up if you enjoy it. That is our new item for this week. We got Primed Fever Strike as our returning primed mod. Super important for melees. Please grab it. Useful on rock corrosive builds. Useful for dealing with corpus. It's just an all-around effective mod, as well as you're gonna bring it for Contagion and Profit Taker too. High voltage. I don't remember if high voltage in Warframe is farmable or not. Let me check this one up really quickly. It is only from Baro Teer, so you should probably pick it up if you don't have it yet. Prime Cleanse, the shotgun version. When is he going to bring Primed Grineer back? Anyways, we have the Primed Cleanse this week. This is a mandatory mod, so if you don't have it yet, I would strongly recommend picking it up on a dot build. Specifically, we very commonly use slash these days, and makes your slash dots do 2.4 times more damage against the faction that it's strong against. We have our Prisma Sigil skin that you can put on your chest like that. I actually used it on my Protea fashion frame a while back. We got Prisma arrows and a Prisma Skana. This thing is actually an okay, actually a good sword, but the problem is Pangolin Prime exists, Broken War exists, and those both massively surpass this weapon by it's no contest. So unfortunately Prisma Skana is MR fodder. But pick it up. Primed Morphic Transformer, we don't have that many uses for this right now, although technically you could use it to nuke an Archwing for Elytron if Plague Star comes back. Otherwise, this one is just in your collection system right now. You bring it into Railjack too, but well, we normally use our Railjack to move around and Archwings to just get between Railjack and certain objectives instead of actually fighting in space. So yeah, pretty niche mod at the moment. Teer Atmos Mask, if you like it, grab it. EOS Prime Armor Set. The entire collection is here. Don't be pushed away by the shitty coloring here. It actually is a pretty cool armor set. I would strongly recommend picking it up. I've used it on numerous occasions myself. And then we have Mirage's Immortal skin. If you like the Immortal line of skins, this is what it looks like for her. Feel free to pick it up. Otherwise, this normally costs you platinum in game. We got our Lisette Sidonia skin. Pretty little thing. Grab it if you want. We got a Prisma Rostam Kubro armor. It looks like this. This is actually probably one of the better looking Kubro armors. So if you use a Kubro, well, this is one to consider. I know most of us just stick to using an Andarza or a Smita or a Vulpaphyla. Prisma Kavat Glyph. We got our Desert Skate Floof for your Orbiter. I almost said Operator. If you don't have one of these yet, well, it's pretty cute. Why don't you have one? Definitely can spice up your Orbiter a fair bit, especially with the resizing option we gained a couple of months ago. So now you can get a wee little tiny Desert Skate, or you can get a massive one that just dwarfs the floor. Remember Deimos Sysis Prex poster here. And then, oh, the Vastilok makes a return. That's pretty big, actually. Well, I strongly recommend picking this up because it is currently the best armor stripping weapon in the entire game right now, and is also the only gunblade that has infinite scaling damage even without armor strip because it is slash weighted. So yeah, just an all-around very solid gunblade that fills the hole that we've always been waiting for. We got a Reshantur Cult Syandana, the one from Nezha's backstory in the Leverian. Feel free to grab it if you want, if you're a lore junkie. We got a Lunar Renewal Tiger Sigil. Its Lunar New Year is still over 2 months off, so I'm a little bit confused. We got our Exo-Sac Archwing skin. I actually find these metallic ones look really, really spiffy. So feel free to pick it up if you want, because they are cool and they don't come around very often. We got our Teer Solstice Syandana. If you like these, I'm not necessarily a fan of the boxy part, though the pattern I find has always done very well. We got our Cookie Kavat Glyph and our Cookie Kubro Glyph, if you want to use those. The Winter Crest one. This one is actually decent, though that top mount was never really to my liking. At least they changed the material on it. And the actual Syandana cape piece looks nice. Feel free to grab it if you want. Standard Fate Path Ephemera and a Sense of Naros Blueprint for his quest. And of course, if you show up with the Naros Prime, there will be one more item here for you to do essentially a defense quest where you're guiding Baro through the mission and defending him. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what Baro brought this week. Feel free to drop a like, or better yet, subscribe. It always helps the channel. Stay tuned for my VORUNA follow-up video that I said that's going to drop in a couple of hours later today. And we do have Twitch drops starting 6 p.m. ET, which is about 9 hours from now. I will be doing long streams, and I'll be there early. So be there or be square. Feel free to stop by, say hi, and yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.